Episode 3, the AI Workloads Map. In this episode, the full catalogue of AI workloads, generative and agentic AI, text analysis, speech, computer vision, and information extraction, and how to tell them apart. Domain 1 finishes with a map of AI workloads. A workload is just a category of problem AI solves. The exam constantly shows you a scenario and asks which workload it is, so this episode is about building fast, confident pattern matching. Let us walk the categories. First, generative AI. This is AI that creates new content, text, images, code, audio, in response to a prompt. Drafting an email, summarizing a document, writing a function, generating a picture, all generative. The tell is creation of something new. Second, and newer to this exam, agentic AI. An agent is generative AI given goals, tools, and some autonomy to take actions across multiple steps, rather than just replying once. A travel agent that can search flights, compare them, and book one by calling tools is agentic. The tell is autonomy plus tool use plus multi-step action toward a goal. Watch for this distinction on the exam. The plain chatbot is generative, one that plans and acts using tools is agentic. Third, text analysis, also called natural language processing. This is understanding existing text rather than generating it, detecting language, pulling out key phrases, finding named entities, scoring sentiment, summarizing. The tell is extracting meaning or structure from text that already exists. Fourth, speech. Two directions here. Speech recognition, or speech-to-text, turns spoken audio into written words. Speech synthesis, or text-to-speech, turns written words into spoken audio. There is also speech translation. The tell is audio of a human voice on one side of the conversion. Fifth, computer vision. This is understanding images and video, classifying an image, detecting and locating objects, reading text from a picture with optical character recognition, analyzing faces, generating captions. Image generation models also live in this visual family. The tell is a picture or video as the input you need to make sense of, or, for generation, as the output. Sixth, information extraction. This is pulling structured data out of unstructured or semi-structured sources, fields from an invoice, entities from a contract, key data from a form, a transcript, and topics from a video. It overlaps the others because it can draw on vision, language, and speech together, but the goal is distinct: turn messy content into clean, structured fields you can use downstream. The tell is the phrase structured data, or extracting specific values from documents, images, audio, or video. Here is the discipline that earns marks. When a scenario appears, ask what is the input and what is the desired output. Audio in, text out, speech recognition. Text in, structured fields out, information extraction or text analysis. Words in, a new picture out, generative image. Photo in, a list of objects out, computer vision. Input and output will almost always point you to the right workload. Quick recall. Generative AI creates new content from a prompt. Tell, something new is made. Agentic AI is generative AI with goals, tools, autonomy, and multiple steps. Tell, it plans and acts. Text analysis, or natural language processing, understands existing text, language, key phrases, entities, sentiment, summary. Speech recognition is speech-to-text, synthesis is text-to-speech. Tell, a human voice is involved. Computer vision understands images and video, classify, detect, read text, faces. Image generation lives here too. Information extraction turns unstructured content into structured fields. Tell, the phrase structured data. Say it back. Pause after each question, answer out loud, then play on. A bot books a hotel by searching options and calling a booking tool on its own. Generative or agentic? Agentic AI. It has a goal, uses tools, and acts across multiple steps. You need to pull the total, date, and vendor from scanned invoices. Which workload? Information extraction, drawing on optical character recognition. Unstructured input to structured fields. Convert a podcast recording into a written transcript. Which workload and direction? Speech. Speech recognition, that is speech to text. What two questions instantly narrow down the workload? What is the input, and what is the desired output?